Kody Brown constructed his life in front of the cameras for more than 10 years, portraying himself as the ideal patriarch of a contemporary polygamous household. He formerly exemplified a way of life that astounded and captivated audiences all over the world, with 4 marriages and 18 children. However, with time, the flaws in his meticulously constructed image became apparent. Kody is currently at a crossroads in his life, having been left behind by the majority of his wives, facing financial ruin, and gradually losing the affection and respect of his own children. It has taken a long time for Kody to fall apart. Sister Wives fans observed the simmering conflict beneath the surface for years. The most active and self-reliant of his wives, Christine, had had enough of being overlooked. She had given Kody numerous opportunities to put her first, to express his love and affection for her, but he never did. Christine felt like an afterthought as he continued to prioritize Robin, his 4th wife. The Brown family as a whole was shocked when she eventually left. Hey, hello, everybody. Welcome back to my channel, TLC Flicks. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up. Let's dive into the latest drama. Kody initially gave the impression that Christine's leaving was merely a brief setback. But as time passed, it became evident that her departure was only the first step. The most sensible and level-headed of the wives, Janelle quickly came to the realization that she had nothing left to cling to. Although she had always valued independence, she had stuck to the family's goal for many years. But Kody's growing partiality for Robin and his lack of responsibility ultimately caused her to leave as well. Then there was Mary, the wife who had held on to hope for years. She refused to leave even though her relationship with Kody had long since ended. She waited in the hopes that he would change and see her as the woman he had once loved. However, Kody had made it apparent that he no longer considered her to be his wife. Even Mary eventually had to confront the agonizing reality. She packed up her belongings and departed, ending a long-dead marriage. Kody had lost 3 of his 4 wives, leaving him with only Robin, who many admirers feel was the cause of his demise. For wives, unending attention and a life in the spotlight were all part of his ideal setup, but suddenly he was left with just 1 wife with the ghosts of his failed relationships haunting him. However, Kody's issues didn't stop there. He had always taken great satisfaction in being a parent and in helping his kids navigate life while instilling in them the importance of plural marriage. But many of his children began to see right through him as the years went by. Even his youngest children, Solomon and Ariella, whom he shares with Robin, are reportedly feeling the estrangement as their regard for him waned. According to family sources, Kody finds it difficult to keep his kids under control, even the tiniest ones. They feel the same isolation that their elder siblings have long felt when before they clung to him, and Kody is aware of it as well. He is terrified because he is aware that his power inside his own family is eroding. One of his older daughters, Mykelty Brown, has come forward with startling disclosures about what actually transpired behind closed doors. Mykelty kept silent for years since he didn't want to cause trouble. She is now, however, speaking candidly about her childhood in the Brown home. She talks about siblings who felt abandoned, a mother named Christine who at last had the guts to stand up for herself, and a father who ruled with control rather than love. In addition, there is the financial catastrophe. Kody's ambitious ambition was to construct a huge home on Coyote Pass where all of his wives and kids would coexist together. However, that dream was never realized. Kody may even be facing foreclosure on his once-coveted $1 million mansion, according to sources, as his financial position deteriorates and he is left with only Robin. A once-thriving empire is now slowly crumbling into a house of cards. There is no denying the fact that Kody Brown has lost almost everything. His spouses have moved on. His kids are pulling away from him. He is having financial difficulties. And as the world witnesses his downfall, the man who once stood tall as the self-assured head of a polygamous family is now physically and emotionally imprisoned. It's still unclear whether Kody Brown will ever own up to his misdeeds or keep blaming everyone around him, further isolating himself. There is no doubt that his dominion is gone, and it might not be possible to restore what he has lost. And there's more. Sister Wives star Robin Brown allegedly spent almost $70,000 on Etsy, prompting Kody Brown to make a daring remark about her behavior. Robin joined Kody's several families in 2010, and their bond was further cemented when they were formally married a few years later. Among the many difficulties Kody and Robin have had over the past 20 years is the inability to maintain cordial relations with Kody's ex-wives Mary, Janelle, and Christine Brown. As a result, they eventually left the Brown family, abandoning polygamy and going it alone. Shortly after the other wives departed, Kody and Robin started a monogamous relationship. Although they were able to have the intimate connection they had always wanted, they nonetheless bemoaned the drawbacks of ending polygamy. On the show, Kody talked about his difficulties, including his ongoing rage and his alienation from many of his kids, especially his adult sons with Janelle. Robin has been crying in front of the cameras for the past 3 years, saying that she cannot live without polygamy and that her marriage to Kody is suffering as a result. Despite their many personal issues, Robin and Kody have chosen to remain together. Accusations of being shopaholics and excessive spenders are one problem they deal with. Claims that they have previously embezzled Mary, Janelle, and Christine's money for their own gain fuel these rumors. They also had disagreements with Janelle and Mary on their proper portion of the Coyote Pass family's property. Despite the severe familial strife, Kody and Robin have decided not to turn on one another. Kody famously declared that he would not drive a bus over my wife. Robin has deactivated her account, but there is plenty of evidence that she once indulged in her alarming doll addiction by spending hundreds of dollars on dolls. Another theory is that she made a private profile so she could keep buying dolls. Robin is probably still spending a lot of Kody's money on custom dolls that cost $500 or more each, according to a Reddit thread by Extreme Usual. Over the months, Robin and Kody have also been spotted wearing expensive accessories like David Yurman jewelry and designer sandals. The couple also recently bought a new home for $2.1 million after selling their Flagstaff property for $1.7 million. The fact that Kody isn't paying his former sister wives what he owes them is all the more tragic given their financial stability. Sister Wives stars Christine Brown and Janelle Brown have become close since splitting from their polygamous husband, but could their relationship be ruined by Christine's impending exposed book? Kody Brown's second and third wives were Janelle, who was 55, and Christine, who was 52. In the end, Kody had 4 women and 18 kids, but the large, close-knit family would not remain that way for long. After 27 years of marriage and 6 kids together, Christine broke up with him in 2021. Janelle followed her out the door in 2022. The Browns were a large, contented family when the adored unscripted series debuted in 2010. She and Kody had been married for 29 years and had 6 kids together. 3 of Kody's 4 wives had divorced him by the time Sister Wives season 19 debuted. Christine and Janelle have become considerably closer since then. Both of them have moved on and begun new lives. The 2 women may become estranged as a result of Christine's recent announcement of the pre-sale of her Candid book. Ironically, Janelle and Christine were never particularly close while they were both married to the same man, so the more subdued Janelle is, the less she will like the past being brought back into her face in such a public manner, depending on how much of their personal problems Christine plans to share. They both stayed in their own wings of the house, even when they shared a Utah home. Because the Sister Wives season 19 cast members have such varied personalities, there is some barrier between them. In contrast to Janelle, who is grounded and logical, Christine is an emotional romantic. In addition to having diverse personalities, the Sister Wives season 19 cast members were not close since they had extremely different lives. Janelle enjoyed that her husband wasn't there every night, while Christine was Kody's most envious wife. One of the primary breadwinners for the family was Janelle. Supporting the large family financially required a lot of work on the part of the Browns, who had 18 children to feed. Christine was the family's stay-at-home mother while Janelle was away at work most days. While the other adults were out making a living, she assisted in raising the majority of the Brown children. Despite being related, Janelle and Christine didn't spend much time together. Both Janelle and Christine had been employed by Plexus, a company that specializes in health and fitness, and they just won cruises from the company. Many people were aware with the carousel of pictures that Christine posted on Instagram, including her daughter Mykelty Padron and her husband David Woolley. I loved finally seeing it Janelle Brown 117 again. Still my sister wife forever, is part of Christine's lengthy caption. It's obvious that the Sister Wives stars will always have an unbreakable bond, which must drive Kody crazy. Since leaving Kody and their multiple families, Christine has had a lot on her plate. The housewife has transformed into a professional lady. She has been house flipping with David in addition to her work as a social media influencer. She managed to compose a whole book in spite of this. A copy of the upcoming book with Christine sporting a red blazer and red lipstick was included in Christine's Instagram post announcing that her book had a cover and was ready for pre-order. The book is called Sister Wives, a memoir of faith, family, and freedom, and it will be available for pre-order in September 2025. She captions it saying, "We have a cover for my book now. The red outfit won by a landslide. You can pre-order it today." Janelle will have to be included in a book on Christine and Kody's marriage, and it's unclear how much of the family's private issues she wants to discuss. Seeing how forthright Christine is about her past relationship with Janelle will be intriguing. She might be candid about the two women's issues, but she could also be too forgiving of them all. Christine has matured since she parted ways with Kody. It's likely that the Sister Wives star will be very honest in her book, because she is currently committed to embracing her most genuine self. There are undoubtedly many interesting tales to share after decades of marriage to the same man. As Sister Wives fans eagerly await Christine's next book, they will all be hoping that she spills as much tea as she can. There is little doubt that Christine will strike several members of the Brown family hard because there isn't much love lost between them. Neither Kody nor her two ex-sister wives, Robyn Brown and Meri Brown, are likely to escape her wrath. It's unknown if Christine will reveal as much about Janelle in her next book. If so, there may be a major hiccup in their relationship. Sister Wives actress Janelle Brown is cautioning her fans to exercise caution as she continues to advertise her 2025 detox and new outlook after nearly falling victim to a phishing email that appeared to be from her bank. Following her divorce from Kody Brown, the patriarch of the Brown family, in 2022, Janelle has been occupied with starting a new life for herself. In addition to fighting with Kody and his surviving wife, Robyn Brown, over Coyote Pass, the property they bought together in 2018, the Sister Wives Season 19 star is still dealing with the fallout from leaving the family. She is the family bookkeeper and is knowledgeable about money, so she won't allow con artists to defraud her of her hard-earned money. Janelle shared on Instagram stories that she had gotten 3 urgent emails from her bank requesting that she give them a call right away. When she called her bank to ask about the emails since she was dubious of them, she was informed that they were false. According to Janelle, it looks really convincing. This one is seriously one of the most legitimate phishing things I've ever seen. This one almost got me. Janelle is very active on social media. The Sister Wives star has been open about how her detox is changing her life and mindset. She always wants to inspire her fans and let them know that if they're stuck in life, like she was when she was married to Kody, they can always start over like Janelle has done. She's developing a community online of women who might be facing challenges similar to hers, and her new life is something others can strive for. Janelle's concern for her fans' well-being extends to their finances as well. As someone coming out of a complicated divorce and still tied up in financial entanglement stemming from her marriage, she knows better than anyone the value of financial independence. Her warning to her fans about not falling for phishing schemes speaks to this. Throughout the course of Sister Wives Season 19, we've seen a different side of Janelle. She's got a bolder, take-no-prisoners attitude, especially when going up against Kody. Still, we see that Janelle is also a caregiver, as she continues to try to help family members, like when she warned Meri Brown that she should lawyer up after leaving Kody. We love to see that aspect of Janelle is still alive and well. Her warning video reflects her compassionate nature. She is the voice of reason, always watching out for everyone around her, whether or not the Sister Wives actress knows them. Sister Wives star Kody Brown's under fire for dragging out the Coyote Pass saga when Janelle and Meri Brown want him to sell the property, and swanning around in a blue amulet that's been compared to the necklace Rose Dawson Calvert wore in Titanic probably isn't helping. Since 3 wives left because he preferred Robyn Brown, he's tried to share his side of things in the public eye. However, due to Kody's David Yurman jewelry, fancy house and Robyn's alleged doll-buying spree, his lavish lifestyle is being compared to Janelle's, who is having money problems. In Titanic, Jack Dawson, played by Leonardo DiCaprio, makes the ultimate sacrifice, giving his life to ensure that Rose can live. However, on Sister Wives, Kody seemed to save the grand romantic gestures for Robin alone. Kody fell hopelessly in love with the petite brunette Robin. Love's a mysterious and powerful force. It acted on Kody, making it difficult for him to give his heart to his other wives. Now, as he wears a pendant that's being compared to Titanic's The Heart of the Ocean, Kody and Robin's spending habits are under a microscope. Kody believes that he's Jack, not Kaladin Hockley, Rose's obnoxious and entitled fiancé. He thinks that former wives and some of their children have turned on him only because he loves Robin so much. Kody doesn't see himself as a villain. However, that doesn't mean that fans feel his pain. I am sure that Kody deserves sympathy for being caught in a polygamous dynamic while loving only one woman. He probably couldn't have predicted it. He's clearly never felt that kind of love before. However, giving so much to Robin and to himself, while Janelle and Mary, who no longer trust him, try to get their fair share of proceeds from a potential Coyote Pass sale, may be damaging his reputation. I've always thought that Kody is deeply in love with his wife because when he talks about her, he softens visibly, relaxes, and becomes the romantic hero, putting Robin on a pedestal. Since she's acknowledged that she often feels money is better spent when it improves her quality of life rather than being saved, it's possible that she's encouraged Kody to live high on the hog. It's been said that Kody would put Robin on a raft, drowning to save her. The fact that a Without a Crystal Ball reporter, Katie Paulson, uncovered an Etsy breadcrumb trail that seemed to show Robin Blue's $70K on American Girl dolls and other toys, and doll clothes too, points to wild spending, not frugality. Maybe that's why Kody began to wear the Sister Wives version of The Heart of the Ocean. Even though Kody's sapphire blue amulet probably didn't cost more than $1,200, it was fancy enough to draw attention. Robin has a matching ring, and Kody wears a David Yurman signet ring. Robin's mansion is worth $2.1 million, and she has an army of dolls, some of whom seem to be wearing doll couture. These toys are dressed to kill in custom designs. One dress even has jewels in the zipper. It's outrage over Robin's Marie Antoinette lifestyle that inflames Sister Wives fans. One took to Reddit to vent, mocking Kody's pendant in a way that was blistering. Yes, he's used to being made fun of, but Kody's a human being, so the criticism must sting. Of course, he should be able to wear a necklace he likes, and a ring. Many people wear jewelry. The issue is inequality. Janelle was sad in a tiny rental last Sister Wives season, after helping to support the Brown family for decades. Kody and Robin's home was comparatively palatial. The OP, Bullweevil Knievel one, was brutal. Seeing him in fancy bling just makes fans see red. They don't seem to want him and Robin to have a ritzy lifestyle, possibly perceiving him as a man who favored one wife, leaving the others feeling like Cinderella. All the exes seem to be doing well, no matter what Kody wears or spends, but there is still bitterness. Janelle feels like Kody took a lot of money from the family fund and always controlled the money during their spiritual union, although she did the books. Now Janelle started a new business, Tata Farms, and hopefully she'll make good money out of that venture. She deserves a decent lifestyle as she puts so much into helping the Brown family thrive. Mary's got a business too, Worthy Up. It's an online platform where people meet to work on their self-esteem. Mary's own ego took some heavy hits during her relationship with Kody. He put her lowest on the totem pole, making her feel small. Christine left first, and she seems to be the happiest ex right now. Currently married to David Woolley, Christine owns a Moab property with his new partner, which they rent out as an Airbnb. She's not living in the past, and Christine is certainly better off without Kody. Sister Wives Kody Brown isn't all bad. The love he feels for his wife shows that he has a softer side. However, when he flaunts his affluence, he definitely ruffles feathers. He's never been Jack from Titanic for Christine, Mary, and Janelle, and that's ultimately why they left him. A man should be a romantic hero for his spouse, even in a polygamous dynamic. So it's possible that there will be more scrutiny of the reality star's finances in the future. Let us know in your comments. And stay tuned by subscribing our channel to get more updates like this. Thanks everyone.